Today, lemon mousse. Very easy and refreshing. Today, I feel like having a refreshing dessert. I need to think and see what I can come up with. Any ideas? Making a mousse sounds good to me. A mousse always turns out delicious. Now we must consider which fruit to use, its flavor, and any special touches to add. Lemon. Well, let's go with that. We're going to make a lemon mousse. An easy, simple, refreshing recipe that turns out spectacular. Let's not waste more time. What are you waiting for? Let's get to work. So if you dare, get ready to write down the ingredients, prepare the recipe, and with us, it's going to turn out amazing. Let's get started. To prepare it, we need the following ingredients: 300 milliliters of heavy cream, 200 grams of condensed milk, and 1 large lemon, and 100 grams of your favorite cookies. With these amounts, you'll get 4 good-sized mousses. And now let's move on to the mixture. The first thing is to put the condensed milk in a large bowl. I have it in this little cup and I use a spatula to get it all out. Otherwise, it's going to stick to the sides and no one will be able to get it out. So to make the most of every last drop, use a spatula like this. Now that we have all the condensed milk in the bowl, we're going to mix it with the lemon juice. With a large lemon, you should get about half a glass, half a cup of juice, around 100 milliliters. Will that be enough? Well, a seed fell in. Let's take it out. Be careful with that, because there's nothing worse than finding a lemon seed in any dessert. So watch out for that, and as you can see, you just have to mix it well. With the same spatula without dirtying any other utensils. We keep stirring until both liquids come together. In the end, we'll have a pretty liquid texture. And then we also have the grated lemon. We're going to use about half of the zest and add it at this point. What it does is give it a really nice aromatic touch, so it's always a good idea to add a little bit to our citrus recipes. We stir a little, and we also take the opportunity to always run the spatula along the bottom and sides, then set it aside. Now we're going to whip the cream, also known as heavy cream, double cream, whipping cream, and so on. As I always tell you, the bowl must be very cold, the beaters as well, and the cream too. Let it be in the fridge overnight, for instance. With the help of electric beaters, we're going to start beating and whipping. As you can see at the beginning, I set it to medium powered. And if you also tilt the bowl a little, gravity will make it rise and fall again. And that way we speed up the process a bit. Then, when it starts to foam, you see, I turn it up to maximum power and we're gonna beat it until it whips up perfectly. With the help of these 2 tricks, it shouldn't take more than 1 or 2 minutes. But if it's not at the right temperature, believe me, it can take quite a while. Let's give it a bit more time. Another very important thing when whipping cream is that the bowls and the whisks are super clean. Any drop of another type of fat would make the cream separate and not whip. Well, here we have it. You can see it has peaks. It's getting firm, so let's stop whipping because it's perfect now. Well, now it's time to combine both preparations. So we take the bowl with the lemon condensed milk and gradually add it to this cream mixture. If you want, you can keep it in the fridge or refrigerator so it's really cold, but just having it chilled is enough. We add it little by little, and using the same spatula, we keep stirring. This way, it slowly gets incorporated and we won't lose that great texture of the whipped cream. Come on, a little more, and when you have about half of it mixed in, you can start doing it a bit faster. Alright, a few more drops, and like I said, about half of it is already done here. Let's take this chance to add everything in and then stir it with folding motions, preferably from top to bottom. The flavors come together, but we don't lose the bubbles we've created by whipping the cream. Well, do you see? This is the texture we were looking for, but we're going to give it an even firmer touch and a truly authentic mousse texture. With a bit of cold. It seems unbelievable, but an hour in the fridge or refrigerator makes it dry out a little, and that way we can work with it perfectly. And just look at that texture, there. As I said, we're going to keep it in the fridge or refrigerator, just like that in the same container it's in. For about an hour. Time's up, we take it out, and now we can start assembling and decorating our little glasses. I always recommend adding something crunchy to creamy desserts. So, we're gonna crush some cookies by hand for the base of our little glasses. Pay attention, because any type of cookie will work. You can use whichever cookie you like best. In my case, I'm going to use a whole wheat cookie since it has a stronger flavor. I think it works great, but you can use whatever you want. In fact, if you have any ideas for a type of cookie that might work well, let me know in the comments below. That way, I can learn a bit too. Once we've taken the cream out of the fridge, we're going to put it into a piping bag like this one, which has a large round tip. You could also add this cream directly by the spoonful, but with a glass like this with a wide mouth, would you manage? But I'm telling you, it would be very difficult with the small ones. So, a round nozzle, and let's fill them up. This way we make sure that, besides being delicious, it also looks spectacular. Look, making little circles like this, it looks so nice. Perfect. And in these smaller glasses like yogurt size, do the same. You put the nozzle in, turn it, and fill it up right away. On top of the cookie, place the nozzle, go around all the sides, and it fills up. It looks good, and above all, it's very clean. It's a dessert after all. If the glass is dirty on the outside, it's just not the same. We already have the 3 small glasses ready and the big glass as well. And now to give it the final touch. I always like to give them a bit of volume. So a little piece of cookie gives it that special touch. Here it goes. I put a tiny piece of cookie in each small glass and a slightly bigger one in this big one. And finally, the finishing touch, the rest of the lemon zest that we had left over. We used half for the cream and the other half for decoration. Also, when you bring the glass close to your nose, to your mouth, you'll notice its aroma, and that's also really nice. It's about enjoying it with several senses. And now to the fridge or refrigerator for at least 4 hours. This way, our lemon mousse will turn out perfect. Well, there's only one thing left for me to do. Take it out of the fridge and show you how it turned out. Definitely. A refreshing dessert with a different touch. Homemade, but spectacular. Look, 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 look how amazing this cream looks. I hope you like sweets, that you like mousses, and that you like lemon, because this is a delicious combination. If you liked it, go ahead and make it, because I'm sure you're going to love it. You're going to have a great time and enjoy yourself, both making it and eating it. And now, just a reminder to subscribe, because if you like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. And if you like the video, give me a like and share it on your social media. You can tell me whatever you want in the comments down below and give me a like.